Aloha Ohana, Tribe of Light. Welcome. It is Pink Bella. Today is July 20th, 2017. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm holding up this card because we are going through a lot of activations, and a lot of it is related to solar flares and also our personal activation of our higher self coming in and activating our throat chakra, which is the key message this week in the love energy, which I'll include the link below. So welcome everyone. My name is Pink Bella from Pink Bella Aloha Therapy. This isn't a reading today. It's more of pulling together some key messages about the July new moon coming this weekend on Sunday, the 23rd, which is a portal and activation for not just twin flames, but for all souls. And it is a time of manifestation and a time to release and be prepared for the next gateway and portal, which is the LIONSGATE, August 8th in beginning of August. There's also an eclipse just before the LIONSGATE on the 7th, and there's another eclipse on the 21st of August. This is all ramping us up to be prepared for the next massive upgraded portal, the September equinox. Okay, so this is a very fast-paced year. We're already in August 20th today. So my name is Pink Bella from Pink Bella Aloha Therapy. I'm a blue ray, a twin flame, a quantum healer. I offer energy sessions to balance your energy and facilitate an union, but also your personal journey. I'm here to empower you, to help gift you with an easier connection to your higher self, to empower you for your personal soul mission. We have a soul mission with our twins, but we also have a soul mission individually because not everyone is a twin flame. We also are activating on many, many personal levels right now, which is why separation and the twin flame union is a key step. So I just created a Blu-ray diary of the 5 stages so far of a Blu-ray that has come to me on my journey since 2010, and you can find that on my YouTube station. Thank you to all of you who booked sessions and who are my regular subscribers. Thank you to all the new people that have found me. You're amazing. I want to give a shout out to all my clients in Europe, United States, Canada, Australia, Africa, Hawaii, everywhere around the world, New Zealand, who's booked sessions with me, and recently there's usually a theme every week. So for the last 2 weeks, it's been grid points here in Canada, California, New York, Florida, and parts of Europe as well, and Australia. So thank you all so much. It's been an amazing journey. We're all on this journey together. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm sure my voice sounds a bit funny. I too was reactivated. My throat chakra is really being worked on this week, as is all of yours, I'm sure. So I've already done the love energy reading for this week, so I will include the link below as well, but you can go back and listen to that. That was key messages for the divine feminine and masculine. And I've added a component up for the collective consciousness as well to see where everyone's at on their journey, okay? So I just have already pulled cards. I didn't want to do a long video today. I'm going to try to do more videos consistently. And I'm hoping I can do almost a daily little video right up to the LIONSGATE because I'm being guided. I'm being downloaded with messages every single day. So today, I absolutely know that the Stargate for the LIONSGATE officially opens on July 26th. And I was just given the message before I turn the video on that it will complete, that gateway component will complete after the LIONSGATE 8/8. It will complete on 8/11, August 11th, okay? So just know there's a lot going on personally. A lot of you might be up and down, having lots of energy and not having lots of energy. The solar flares officially hit us all. I personally got hit on Monday, and I was taken out on Monday and forced to rest all day. My symptoms were sore throat, headache, dizziness, fatigue, and I basically drank fluids and ate some fruit that day. That was it. So our higher selves will automatically put us in some kind of regime, detoxing from certain foods and lots of rest, no matter what we have planned in our personal life. Just know it's all part of it. And you have to go with the flow now and allow your physical body and your light body to integrate. We're releasing more and more internal programs every single day, and that comes out as like flu symptoms, fluids, like scratchy throat, fluids coming out of our nose and everywhere else. I know it doesn't sound attractive, but literally our physical body is shedding old programs and old belief systems, and that's how it releases it, okay? So the overall message for the love energy reading this week is very imperative. I just wanted to do an energy report today and just show a few cards that I was guided to show and give some insight about this new moon on Sunday. So it's very much a time to create a manifestation list and let go of people, places, things that are no longer serving you. I know a lot of you have been hit with a lot of things this week, and that's the idea, the solar flares. So here's what happens for all of us, okay? So this is Metatron. This is the diamond frequencies I talk about. That's been hitting a lot of us for a long time, but for many of you since the beginning of this year, it's also hitting your twin. So these are essentially new light codes, new DNA activation from source, from your higher self, activating more of your higher self in your physical body. Then what happens is some of the packets just sit there, the solar flares activate them. So the solar flares come from the sun and they activate everybody on the planet. It can create flu-like symptoms like what I had. You also can go through stages of depression, anger. Things will come into your life to trigger you, to help you make new choices. It's an accelerated time to move forward or to start making plans to move forward. This month has been very much a spiritual growth and healing and preparation month. August, the 8th month, is a going forward, really starting to move with the energy of the Leo lion. And the new moon on Sunday is 0 degrees in Leo, so it's already starting to prepare us for that. So that's why it's really key. Keep your vibration high, keep up, and make clear high manifestation list of what your wishes are and release things that no longer serve you, okay? People, places, things. Remember to choose peace in every moment. So I showed this card because this is, for me, for my guidance, this is the throat chakra, and we are all being inspired. The message is inspiration to be much more than we have been, to bring our gifts every little day, bring something more to the planet, to raise our vibration, stay in our hearts, and raise the vibration of everyone around us. That's how we leave the old reality. We close doors on drama. We close doors on people that are bringing our energy down. And sometimes, I know to the outside world it seems a little harsh, but it's necessary to keep our vibration high. I wouldn't be able to share with all of you and assist all of you if I had a whole bunch of other stuff happening in my life as well. So thank you also so much. I'm just going to get into the other messages now. Oh, before I forget, so yes, I've made changes to my website. There's 4 stages of sessions available, a 1-hour energy balance session for you, your union. There's a 1-hour with a mini sacred geometry activation where you receive 1 symbol and 1 crystal activated in your energy field via your higher self. And you also get an energy balance with all of these sessions, but you receive a little video with that level of session. The next level is also 1 hour, but you receive a full activation, 3 symbols, 3 crystals. You also receive a video or 2. I've been leaving 2 videos actually, and an energy balance. The full house package is 1.5 hours session with me, and you receive the sacred geometry full activation and an energy balance, but you receive all your videos from your session as well. Those are all on special this month. You can purchase them and receive an eGIFT card to use anytime this year. Just allow up to about 2 weeks when you're rebooking or you're going to book, okay? And the amazing thing is that I'm connecting with so many beautiful souls all around the world who are at that next level. I'm also going to be doing a video soon about the levels of twin flames, because what I'm finding is a new level of twin flames are coming to me now. So there was original wave of twin flames, a second wave, and I'll get more into this later, and then a third wave. The third wave has started to come to me. Those of us in the first wave have busted a lot of templates and cleared a lot of angst and anguish away, and the third wave is really getting it quickly, moving through all the stages. So just hang in there, know that a lot of the inner work is within you, and that will be mirrored in your twin, your beloved, when it's time, based on their higher self, not on your timeline, in divine time. Okay. I'm sure that there was something else. Oh yeah, so there is availability next week. The sessions are booked up this week for the new moon portal, but there's lots of availability before the August 8th portal. So if you don't see any time on my website, email me and we'll set up a time. The 1-hour session, the basic session, the energy balance, can be done as a phone session in North America, but the video sessions are actually more constructive and more healing for both of us, because we get to visually see each other and share, and you get to see the images on the cards that come forward for you. I'm just going to move on into the beautiful information. So some of the messages that have come forward this week, the theme plus the energy reading, I'm just going to go through them again. for those watching, because this is very, very key, not just for the divine feminine and masculine, but for all of us who are ascending and awakening. So the throat chakra has been key this week. We've been moving up. Like, the downloads affect different parts of us at different times, but a lot of physical symptoms this past week, because our physical body needs to integrate with our light body. Our higher self needs to be more within us. Our hearts need to expand open more. We need to release and let go of different, basically codes. We have codes within us that have been, you know, who we are, why we came, all of that. And we're releasing a lot of that to free ourselves. So the throat chakra is key. I love that the number on this card is 5. The throat chakra is key because it's about choosing peace. It's about being in our truth and only being around those that are in their truth. It's about non-judgment towards ourselves and others, but it's also about not lying to ourselves and not lying to others. So I know this has been a key experience for many of us in other timelines. We've experienced awesomeness in timelines like Atlantis and Lemuria. We've experienced other timelines where sharing our abilities has not been so great. So, and we've also picked up a lot of energy from the parents that we incarnated in and the family. And we've learned to say certain things to blend in, to fit in, to go with the flow, to not cause any waves, and or the opposite, going and speaking your truth so much so that it needs to be balanced back, and that's okay. So just know that this is what it's all about. It's about our personal journey right now, and choose peace. And I've got some crystals. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go through the crystals at this time. So the crystals that came forward to support your throat chakra right now are lapis lazuli, which is also for the third eye, but it's definitely an empowerment stone. Any blue stone is great, but I was just guided to share lapis lazuli, and I just heard sodalite. And also turquoise is another, as you can see, I'm wearing turquoise, is another very empowering and grounding stone, and it helps us to feel peace and to be in our hearts, all right? So the throat chakra is key, as we all know. The diamond frequencies are also coming in this week. So when this card shows up, a different version of this card, it means that we're all receiving more ancient knowledge, more of the collective consciousness is being pushed forward to remember more this week, okay? So be patient and kind with yourself and those around you. If those around you cannot facilitate the same vibration as you and be in their hearts and be at peace, then you might just choose peace for you, and that often means maybe spending some time on your own or being with other people this week, okay? You want to keep a high vibe going into the new moon portal this week, that's for sure. The next, of course, the heart chakra came forward. Our hearts are expanding more and more, so choose to be in your heart. And remember, more of the layers of your heart are being released. We all came in with protective layers around our hearts, or as children, things happened. So we placed layers around our heart. They're being dissolved. So just know, if you might be feeling emotional this week, or through the new moon, you might need to cry. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to release everything that's blocking your heart. Spend time in nature. Be love. All right. The stones for that, the heart chakra that will help, like turquoise that I just shared before, and also rose quartz or pink stone. Okay, if you don't have stones, you can use the colors. You can wear the color like turquoise. Okay, so you don't have to go rush out and buy stones, but I'm just being guided to just share a few things along my journey that have helped me. Rose quartz is such an important stone of self-love and compassion for ourselves. Remember, those of you on a twin flame journey, the more you love and take care of yourself, this will be mirrored in your twin mastery journey. So key and important right now. Be peace, go slow, love yourself. Now, I didn't pull out the crown chakra, but the crown and third eye energy centers are being massively upgraded. So that's sinus, cold, headaches, fuzziness. I always sort of feel like I'm kind of like something's going on at the back, and it feels, you know, I feel very spacey. So know your third eye and your crown chakras are being activated. So again, sinus, throat, some of you might come out as allergy symptoms. So just know your physical body and your emotional, and as everything's unifying, your light body is activating and your physical body is catching up. Now, the other thing that I was shown is, as the crown and third eye are being activated, the sacral is being balanced. So some of you might be experiencing sacral messages this week. The sacral is about creativity and joy. It's being upgraded, and the old function was a lot of ego, just about sexuality, but now it's going back to joy, happiness, our energy, and our ideas and inspiration to create our abundance. So I was just given the information that when the third eye and the crown is being activated and healed, so is the sacral. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. The stones for those centers, definitely lapis lazuli and or sodalite or a blue stone. And also for the sacral and for the third eye as well. I'm being given turquoise as well. The other stone that's very, very helpful to feel at peace right now is selenite. Selenite kind of keeps all of our energy centers aligned, but it also brings that white light in our energy field, and it helps us to stay at peace. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right. So there were some numbers that came forward in the reading this week that were really important, and I had a session yesterday and she messaged me, and there were some other numbers and I saw them as well. I will get more into numerology as time goes on when I start to do another series of videos, but 666 or 66 has been coming to everyone, and it came in the reading this week. So from this deck is healing, and this is the blue, the throat chakra. We're all healing massively on many levels, but 66 or 666 is also about money. It's a sign that money and abundance is going to start flowing into your lives, that the financial discipline is being healed. And we go through financial discipline or quarantine to slow us down, to help us appreciate and be in gratitude for everything and know that we have enough. And then we graduate to that next level once we've slowed down to a slower frequency, okay? 6 is also the lovers in the tarot deck. So all of this is being helping you be prepared to be in your hearts, to be your own true love story, so that that can be manifested in the outside world, okay? As also something just came through. So there's a split in the spiritual community about whether twin flames exist, whether or not that one person is your twin flame. You know your own true love story. You know who your twin flame is, or if the word twin flame resonates with you. For those souls that are in the I don't believe in twin flames scenario anymore, that's fine. That's actually one of the stages that's helping you let go and surrender. But those of you who know who your twin flame is, I recommend you not listening to people online that are off the twin flame journey. There's different waves of twin flames. It's not about the label, it's about you absolutely knowing who your true love is and who your true love story is and who you came to find and assist and heal, including yourself, all right? So just remember to stay in your true love story and stay in your heart as well. Very easily we can be swayed by other people's opinions. That's why I'm your higher self liaison in sessions, and I give you tools to work with your higher self. So you have clearly hearing your own messages, and if something throws you off track, you check in with your higher self and just check in with your own true love story, okay? The next numbers that came forward, 77, spirituality, and this came forward in the reading, and it also came forward in the monthly energy report. This is the 7th month. And 77 has been a very key number for me on my journey, and I know for many of yours, it's very much a sign for me. This is the third eye and the crown chakra that's been activated this month. The message is spirituality. We are upgrading spiritually. Our consciousness is expanding. That's what July has been all about. It hasn't been about physical union, although some have been happening. It's been about your own personal spiritual journey, healing and growth and expansion, okay? So 7 does mean your spiritual journey. 7 is my life path in numerology wise, and that's why it's always been about my spiritual journey and sharing my gifts. And I love that 77 came forward in the reading this week, because 77 is a very key message for my journey. All right, and then the overall message for the week was number 8, manifestation, and there's that self-love and compassion, that heart. But it's also 8 is about infinity, it's about the union, but 8 is about August. August is the month. August is the key month for twin flames for the LIONSGATE. Okay, I'm just checking the time. I'll just share a little bit about my LIONSGATE story. I probably will still do another bit about this. So I was in a period of separation on my twin flame journey. It was 2014. I've just started working with an Ascension coach and just started to learn about, our light body and the DNA codes and the activations and what was going on a daily basis. And I was seeing clients. Now, one day, and it was the LIONSGATE weekend, I was incredibly fatigued. So I'm going to preface this by, if you're incredibly fatigued or dizzy, please sit down. Don't drive. Don't go outside and walk. Honestly, this is why we have to go slow and listen to our bodies, okay? I was in the process of my mind and my heart were arguing, which is why this happened. But looking back on it, it had to happen because I needed it for my higher self to integrate in my body, okay? But I was outside. It was very hot. It was the LIONSGATE. The energy here was unbelievable. I literally was wanting to expand out of my body, but I didn't understand it. What does that mean? It means you feel dizzy. You feel so tired you can't go one more step. This can happen to you while you're driving too. You're being activated and your light body wants to leave your physical body. This is normal. So pay attention, and if you're tired and fatigued, have a nap. It's important. It's the priority, actually. I was arguing in my head. I can still hear it. I was like, I want to go back and sleep, but my mind was like, no, you need to be outside. So I was going back and forth, back and forth. Next thing you know, I had left my body. And when I came back in really quickly, I was surprised and startled about what had happened. I was standing still. I fell, fractured my elbow because I hit something. I was very blessed. I didn't need surgery, but that changed my whole destiny. For 8 months, I was in rehabilitation. I was a one-armed bandit, and I got to learn to talk to my higher self and source in the universe on a daily basis. So that completely shifted my journey, and it was a component that was necessary. That being said, I know other people that things have happened to them as well like that, and why I'm sharing this is it doesn't have to happen to you. You can go through your ascension process easier. You don't have to have something so dramatic happen, okay? But when accidents happen, we're not in the now. We're not listening to our higher self. We're not listening to our guidance. And that's where we all want to get to. Okay, so I just wanted to share a little bit around that. There's more to the story, and I'll share more of that as time goes on. Final messages for today, because of the 8 manifestation came forward. The other 2 cards that came forward in a reading 2 weeks ago, but I was guided to show them today because it's about the 8-8, about the 8-8 portal, okay? So this is the time of accelerated collective consciousness, upgrades, activations, remembering who we are, being prepared for that next quantum jump, all right? And it started with the Sirius gateway at the beginning of this month, and there's the stars activated over the pyramids, and all the activations happen within us. And what that's doing is it's shifting us into our power, and that's the prince becoming the king and the emperor, the princess becoming the queen and the empress, stepping into our empowerment. So releasing all old attachments and becoming that wise, beautiful soul and gifted soul that I know you all are, all right? So that's the 8-8. That's what we're heading towards. And I'll share more downloads as time goes on. All right, my beautiful souls, I'm going to sign off for today. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. If you wish to book a session or a reading, reach out. All the information's below and on my website, or email me. And like I said, I do have availability next week, okay? Love and aloha from Pink Bella. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye.